Today we are continuing with our series about how God created this amazing world. And today we are going to look at how God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. Now I have got a game for you and it is called Pass the Planet. So I would like you to go and find a ball for me. And if you don't have a ball, don't worry, you can find a pair of socks which you can use too. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go and get that ball. So the next thing you need to do is get into a nice neat line with everyone in your household. And what you're going to do is you're going to put that ball in between your knees. And you are going to walk from one side of the room to the other and then try and pass that ball to the other person. Now, the way you've got to do it is put the ball in between your knees. And when you pass the ball to the other person, see if you can pass it with your knees. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Well done, everyone. You did amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause and a pat on the back. I have a question for you. How many stars do you think are in the sky? Have a little discussion with the people in the room. Do you know what? There are so many stars that no one has been able to count any of them because there are trillions and trillions and trillions. So many that we can't count them. I wonder whether you can use your imagination. I would like it if you can imagine that you are going to put some space boots on. Put those boots on for me now. Then I would love it if you can think about how you would put a space suit on. And then finally, of all the things that you need to wear, you need to put your space helmet on, which will help you breathe. And finally, imagine that you are getting into a rocket that's going to blast off. When people blast off into space, what they see is so many stars, and they get to see all the planets as well, because God didn't just create the world, He created all the planets in the solar system. How amazing is that? Now we're going to look at the Bible and we're going to continue reading from the book of Genesis. Can you say the word Genesis for me? Well done. Now this is from Genesis chapter 1 verses 14, and it says, "Then God said, let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let them be signs to mark the seasons, the days, and years. Let these lights in the sky shine down on the earth." And that is what happened. God made 2 great lights. The large one, the sun, to govern the day, and the smaller one, the moon, to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, to govern the day and night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. If you thought the world was big, just think about the whole solar system with all the planets, with the moon, with the sun and the stars. This is amazing and so big that I can't even imagine it. Now, there have been lots of people that have studied all of these things, and they still don't know everything about it because it is too big for us to imagine. And God created all of this. It says in the Bible, in a book called the Psalms, which are written by King David and are like poems. And this is what he says about God. God counts the stars and calls them all by name. Now, we don't know everything about the solar system, the stars, the sun and the moon, but God knows everything because he created each and every one of them, because he is amazing. Now, we have 2 crafts to do today, and one of them is called a universe jar and the other one is a star mobile. So here is the first craft. And here is our second craft, which is our star mobile. Of these crafts remind us about how God made all the stars, and when we look at them we can thank God for making them. Now, I'm going to finish this session by praying together, and praying is just chatting to God. And sometimes we close our eyes so we don't get distracted by what's happening in the room, which I'm going to do. And at the end of the prayer, we say a funny word, which is Amen. And can you remember what Amen means? Yes, it means I agree, well done. Okay, let's chat to God. God, I thank you that you are amazing, that you are awesome, and that you have created the sun, the moon, and the stars. And we just want to say thank you and say that they are amazing. And when we look at them, we can't help but say, wow. Amen. Well, thank you for joining me with this session, and we're going to continue looking at God's creation next week, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.